Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Elite Discord Tournament. This time, the Joyriders will face off against the Lockhorns for Game 4 of this series. The Lockhorns trying to come back in this one and force a Game 5. The Joyriders trying to avoid that. Their first time in this tournament. The Lockhorns ended up getting to this point, but then failed to defeat the Buzzwings. This time, they have to try and see what they can do against the Joyriders. Luckily, they have the best pitcher on the mound for them, which is Zerwin Saunders. He went 4 1/3 inning in the first game against the Justice, ended up getting the loss in that one, giving up just 1 run on 3 hits. And that was the difference maker in that one. The Game 5, if you remember, was the huge comeback win for the Lockhorns. Zerwin ended up giving up 9 hits, but only allowed 1 run. So he battled in both of those games. He has been tremendous so far this tournament. We'll see what he does in this one against a very potent Joyriders offense. Dirth Hughes will be on the mound for the Joyriders, and as we speak of that, you can see a lot of injuries piling up for the Joyriders, including locked-in third baseman Nick Everdale, who will have to take a day off here. Same with Talia Erickson, the normal center or catcher, will take a day off as she is both tense and tired. Tusum Reed will continue to play while injured. He has caused the shoulder injury back against the Underworld, and he is going to be DHing today's game, as that will help him to recover a little bit with that shoulder injury that he's had. Frederick Rivers will replace him at shortstop. Good fielder, but very weak arm, so we'll see how that plays during this game. And then Kayla Carter will be shifting to her secondary position at third base to cover for Nick Everdale. We'll see Jalen Walker get the start at first base in place of Kayla Carter shifting over. So a lot of players kind of moving around, trying to survive as much as they can. We'll see what the Lockhorns offense looks like as Joe Tent will stay in. They continue to use Joe Tent. And we'll see Rain Gaines and get the seat today. Joe Tent will be the DH. In his place, Tandy Saunders will be at shortstop. So will be very interesting to see how this one plays out. We head back to Stade Royale. Night game today, which is going to be great. We'll see if the Lockhorns can fight back to Game 5. We'll see if the Joyriders can clinch with a big victory here today. They already won the first game at Stade Royale, and we'll see if they can do that again, or if this teams are going to continue to go back and forth, winning and losing each game. So the Joyriders will get things started with injured Tusum Reed coming up, batting .294, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. High pressure right out of the gate, and Zerwin Saunders will have to be careful. Tusum has that low pitch, as you saw right there, but well ahead of it as he got a little bit of that antsiness. It's another low pitch, but this time Alex Hazard will take the one-hopper and step on the bag for out number 1. Frederick Rivers has not gotten a hit in this tournament yet. Limited playing time so far, as Nick Everdale has been pretty solid for the most of this tournament. And he'll start with a 1-1 count. Alex Hazard with a nice dive. He gets it over to Zerwin Saunders for out number 2. What a play from the first baseman. I definitely didn't think he had enough distance to cover that much ground, but if he apparently does, as he's able to get out number 2. Kayla Carter with the off speed that she hits up the middle, and Tandy Saunders with a nice diving play gets up, tosses the first to end the inning. So I think the Joyriders got a bit robbed in that inning with a couple of diving plays. That ball kind of magnetized towards the glove, but I'm not going to say much more than that. Gabriel Blanchard will get things started for the Lockhorns. Dirth Hughes did not have a good performance his last time out. He has a 9 ERA. Gabriel Blanchard strikes out on 3 pitches. So Dirth getting started with a little bit of heat. And now he'll turn to face Alex Hazard, who is coming on a bit as of late. .227 average with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. He's had his moments for sure, but has not been consistently reliable for the Lockhorns, and he'll line out to left. Caroline Gomez catches that for out number 2. And now Marv Panther, the the wonder, the Lockhorns wonder. Don't know how he's been as productive as he has. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a 200 average. And, oh my God, he just almost about blasted the head off of Darth Hughes, who I think just saw his life flash before his eyes. That's going to be lined into center field for a 2-out hit. With a runner on first, J.R. Vang comes up, the most productive hitter, 391. Keep that going as he lines into left field. Gets down in front of Caroline Gomez, past the diving glove of Frederick Rivers, and it's 2 on, 2 out for Joe Tent. Led off the first game of this series with a home run, batting 150. That very well might have been his only hit of the tournament so far. I cannot recall. 1-1 count here. He is tense. We'll line it into right field, but it's going to hang up for Finley Pickles for out number 3. So a bit of a rally mounted there with 2 outs, but couldn't get anything going, and the Lockhorns will come back out to the field. They'll start with the biggest challenge that they'll have. Zerwin Saunders facing off against Oakley Ruddier. This will be a very interesting matchup. Mind Gamer will take Zerwin's accuracy down to pretty much nothing. And Oakley looking for one of those bad pitches. And it's going to go right under the legs of Zerwin, and that's a base hit for him. No diving attempt on that one as he hit that one very hard. No doubt base hit there, and he'll be standing on first base with great speed. Finley Pickles comes up, 350 average, no home runs, no RBIs. Speed over 100 for Oakley Ruddier. Grounder to short. Tandy Saunders over to Gabriel Blanchard, over to first. Alex Hazard will catch that, and that's a double play to erase the base runners, and Finley Pickles loses his mojo. Zerwin Saunders gains his mojo, and with 2 outs here in the second inning, he is locked in. Another grounder, Tandy Saunders with a great diving play. He gets it over to Hazard to end the inning. So some phenomenal defense from the Lockhorns. Now they're going to see if their offense can get going, starting with Pond Montez. 222 average on the tournament, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Darth Hughes giving up a couple of hits last inning, but had settled in. And this time he'll get in a quick first out as he gets a fly out to right field. Finley Pickles catches that, and now Elena Lim comes up. 450 average, but she hasn't done a lot with it. She's got 2 RBIs. She'll keep that average climbing as she lines into right field for a base hit. A 1-out hit for Elena Lim with good speed will turn it to Emerson Smith, batting 176, and he has not been able to do much offensively, but has been a great defender behind the plate. Gets a strike there, and Darth Hughes will look to see if maybe he can get one of those great double plays. Tough out activates. They check on the runner. 0-2 count here for Emerson Smith. Tough out puts him at 120 for his accuracy, and he'll use that his contact. He'll use that to pop up to third base. Excuse me. Got to collect myself for a second here. That'll be out number 2. And Tandy Saunders, who's locked in after 2 phenomenal plays defensively. Runner takes off for second base, ball in the dirt, and not able to get the tag down in time. Frederick Rivers will corral the ball properly, but good speed at first, stealing second easily. It's going to be a runner in scoring position for Tandy Saunders. Fouls another one off, batting .667. I think he's 2 for 3. He has a home run there, but he strikes out on a ball way out of the zone to end the inning. So Darth, not flawless, but he has been able to get out of the inning when necessary. Genevieve Peichel has consistently been the DH for the Joyriders, but now she will be behind the plate. Takes a first pitch strike. Zerwin at 103 on the gun on that fastball. 0-2 count, and she'll chase strike 3. 104 there as he shrugs his shoulders, waves goodbye, and Peichel goes back to the dugout. Luna Sandberg comes in. 313 average, and she hits one hard deep left center field. This one carrying, it looks like it's going to get out of here, and it does, into the dugout, or sorry, bullpen of the Lockhorns, and they throw it back onto the field as they're not happy with that. And Zerwin Saunders makes a mistake. Luna Sandberg capitalizes, and the Joyriders take the first lead of this game. A 1-0 lead here in the third inning. Caroline Gomez will now come up, and Zerwin goes from locked in down to neutral very quickly. First pitch swinging is Caroline Gomez. She swings through one, followed by a ball out of the zone. There's a strike that just drops in. 1-2 count with one out. Does not chase out. Oh, and the mojo drop. Emerson trying to recover. Not in time, and Zerwin Saunders slaps the ground. Oh, my goodness. Caroline Gomez has poor contact, but tons of power, and she powered that one right into the junk of Zerwin Saunders, and he is rattled right now, looking to see if he can battle out of it. Tusum Reed comes up, chases one out of the zone. Zerwin slowly trying to recover. Man, I can't even imagine the feeling he has in his stomach right now. I don't know how he's still out there. What a gutty performance, which is probably where his balls are right now. Oh, Alex Hazard with a diving attempt cannot get that ball, and it's going to get into right field. And that's going to be another hit. Now 2 on, 2 out for Kayla Carter. She grounded out to short her last time up. Zerwin still rattled here. Has to be careful with those off-speed pitches. Throws the fastball for strike one. Little hack activates for Kayla. Strike two at the top of the zone. It makes it 0-2. And not a competitive pitch there. Way down and in. There's the off-speed, but right to Tandy Saunders to end the inning. So Zerwin has a few moments to breathe. Hopefully his offense can give him some time. But the Joyriders take the lead on a huge home run from... Shit, who hit that home run? I don't remember. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to give myself some time to think through that one. But a big home run makes it 1-0. Was it Luna Sandberg? I think it was Luna Sandberg, I think, hit that one. 1-2 count here for Hughes against Blanchard. Blanchard sends it to deep center field. Ranging back is Oakley Reddier. With the speed, he gets on his horse, and he's able to chase that one down for out number one. So a big moment there for the Lockhorns, but he hit it to the worst part of the park as it was dead on for Oakley Reddier, and he's a good fielder. Alex Hazard comes up, fouls 2 off in a row, and Darth Hughes, pitch number 30 on the way here, is a strikeout. So Alex Hazard goes down. Darth with a really great performance thus far, knocking on wood here. Marv Kim will come up. Tier 1 off-speed hitter. Sees an off-speed pitch, but it's going to be way inside. Darth locked in. There's another off-speed pitch, the changeup for strike one. Fouls one off, so down 1-2. 2 outs. Marv will hit one off the end of the bat. Grounder to Luna. Over to first, out number 3. So Darth rolling here through 3 innings has allowed 3 base runners. And we head to the top of the fourth. 1-0 lead for the Joyriders. Oakley Reddier will come up in a very interesting situation as Zerwin is currently rattled still. And that means he has no accuracy whatsoever. We have to be very careful here against Oakley. Zerwin trying to keep he gets a strike there. So 0-2 count. Just misses the zone there. He doesn't chase either. There it is. Zerwin Saunders with a huge moment there. I think that should bring his mojo back up to tenths at least. Finley tenths after striking out his last at-bat. Zerwin's still rattled, so I don't know what's going to take to get his mojo back. Off-speed pitch called for. Fouled back. 1-1 count. Zerwin reaches back and gives it all he has, but it's going to get sent right back to him up the middle for a base hit, and Finley Pickles gets his mojo back to neutral, and Jalen Walker will come up 0-for-1. Zerwin still rattled. 38th pitch here is a grounder foul. Jalen with that Tier 3 sign stealer trait activated. Ooh, gets a hold of one, but pulls it way foul, and it's a 1-2 count with 1 out. Stays inside for ball 2. Walker with a 2-2 count now. Hits went to deep left center field, carrying, but Elena Lim getting back on that one. Comes up. Oh, does not reach up for it. Elena has to get it in quickly. The runner had to hold as they thought there was a chance she could catch that. She misplayed it off the wall there. I don't know what she was thinking, as she easily could have made the play there. Maybe not easily, but could have made a play there. And that's going to be it for Zerwin, as runners on second and third are his responsibility. Jefferson Fleming comes in to replace him. Tier 3 Elite 4-seam fastball has Tier 2 K Collector with a 4-seam, a changeup, and a curveball. There's the changeup there. 1-2 count. K Collector activates for Fleming. Strike 3, and that's out number 2. Peichel goes down swinging for the second time, and that's going to drop her mojo. She is now tense, which is going to be very interesting for the base runners of the Lockhorns if they can get any. And Luna Sandberg, who I believe hit the home run her last time up. Little Hack activates here with a 0-1 count. Now it's gone. Grounder to short. Tandy Saunders, the superior shortstop on the Lockhorns, gets the throw to first to end the inning. So Zerwin Saunders' day is done. He did allow 6 hits. He allowed 1 run, which is incredible when you know he got hit in the balls. To get that moto dropped down to rattled, which he somehow managed to go further in this game afterwards. A grounder to short, or second base, excuse me, and that'll be out number 1. Joe Tent comes up. Tier 3 rally starter activated, high pressure, still tense. Darth Hughes is locked in. Pulls the first pitch he sees foul. This one just catches the corner on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. And Darth will get a pop-up, staying alive as Tent. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, so Hughes is continuing his solid performance today as he gets the strikeout. With 2 outs now, Pon Montez comes up. She lined to right field on the first pitch she saw. She'll take a strike this time, trying to see if she can get a better understanding of what his pitches look like. And she'll ground to Kayla Carter. Out number 3. Kayla not used to being on that side of the diamond, but she has held her own so far today. And that'll be a quick 1-2-3 inning for Darth Hughes, who night and day performance from his last time out on the mound. Jefferson Fleming will stay out there. He is a long reliever, so we might see him finish this game, depending on the performance of the Joyriders offense. I guess his performance too. Caroline Gomez, responsible for getting Saunders knocked out of here with his rattled mojo. She'll strike out here, and that'll be out number 1. Wrapping to the top of the order for the 3rd time, Tusum Reed will come up. 0 for 2 today. Max pressure now. So all those mojo changes will be even stronger. Low pitch will be pulled foul. And another low pitch, and I don't know what Fleming was doing, as he knows that's where Tusum likes it, but it's going to be a base hit down the third baseline. No chance for the third baseman to get it as he was playing off the line a little bit. And that's going to be a 1-out hit. Standing on first base with below average speed, and Frederick Rivers comes up, batting 200 now. Strike 2. K Collector activates for Jefferson Fleming. Just making contact on a pitch that he probably shouldn't have swung at. And this one blooped into center field. It's going to hang up, and Elena Lim calling it, catches it. For out number 2, runner retreats back to first base. Kayla has had a solid tournament so far, batting .391 with 4 home runs and 7 RBIs, but has been quiet today, 0 for 2. Again, looking for an off-speed pitch. We're going to strike to start things off. Little Hack will activate for her. Gets an off-speed pitch, but it stays high, and it's going to be ball 1. She chases that changeup where she thought it was going to be a fastball. And there's another changeup, but she turns on this one and pulls it into left field. 2-out hit for Kayla Carter will turn into Oakley Readier in a very big moment for this ball game and for the Joyriders. Jefferson Fleming has to be very careful here against Oakley. 2 on, 2 out. Tier 3 Mind Gamer activated. A 1-1 count for Oakley. Does not bite on that pitch in the bottom corner, but it's going to be called a strike. K Collector activates, and he collects another K against Oakley, who has having a terrible game today. He goes down swinging, and the Lockhorns manage to get out of it. Jefferson Fleming with a couple of mistakes, but survives. And now we turn to the bottom of the fifth. Elena Lim will get things started. Swings at the first pitch and misses, takes a ball, and Darth Hughes continues to cruise. We'll see how far he can get in this one. Elena swings and misses again. 2-2 count, and she'll pull one foul. Staying alive. And there's strike three on the corner. She can't believe it, but it is a strike, and that's going to be out number one. Emerson Smith comes up. 0 for 1 today. Max pressure. Darth Hughes still locked in. His attributes look exactly as they were when we started this game. After 50 pitches, which is incredibly impressive. Takes a ball. 2-1 count. Emerson will just dribble one up the middle, and that's going to get into center field for a base hit. So Darth Hughes allows a base runner for the first time in a long time. And now Tandy Saunders will come up. 0 for 1 today, but locked in. His mojo's making him look really good. Betting 500. Ball low. 1-1 count. Already has one home run in the tournament in his limited appearances. 1-2 count. Oh, it looks foolish on that one. And Darth Hughes has to feel really great about that one, as Tandy looked like a fool. And he strikes out, losing his mojo along the way. And now Gabriel Blanchard, who's been one of the most clutch hitters for the Lockhorns, will come up in this one. He'll bloop one down the left field line. This one tailing foul, and it's going to get down in foul territory. Caroline Gomez could not get to it in time. Gabriel almost had a very interesting spot to place that one. Contact versus righties maxed out. Takes strike two. 1-2 count. 60th pitch on the way. Darth Hughes will get a foul ball. We'll do it again. With 2 outs, Gabriel Blanchard staying alive. No speed over at first. Another one up the middle, and this is going to be another dribbler for a base hit. Oakley Reddier will get it in quickly, but runners on first and second with 2 outs, and Alex Hazard, the biggest hitter of the Lockhorns, outside of J.R. Vang, with another opportunity to come up clutch for his team. Max pressure. And this one gets down in center field. Nope, it's going to stay up. Oakley Reddier ranging in quickly. We'll catch that one to end the inning, and a missed opportunity for the Lockhorns. Alex Hazard was not able to capitalize. Darth Hughes continues to be efficient and was able to keep the Lockhorns off the board. Jefferson Fleming coming in for his third inning of work. This one's going to be blooped into left center field. It's going to get... Nope. Pon Montez is able to cut it off, and that's going to be just a single for... Who was that? Caroline Gomez, maybe? No, who's after Gomez? Finley Pickles, maybe? I don't remember. Jalen Walker will come up, though. Swings through that one. Strike one. Runner on first with about average speed, maybe below average. Good arm behind the plate. 3-1 does not get the call on that one, but we'll work it full now. So K Collector activates for Fleming, who's over 30 pitches now. The fastball sign steals, and Jalen Walker blasts one into right center field to extend this to a 3-0 ball game. He has not gotten a lot of opportunities, but has been capitalized when he is given the chance. His first home run and second RBI of the tournament on that 2-run shot, and the Joyriders may have just done enough to close out the Lockhorns' hopes. Jefferson Fleming will get pulled for Garlic McConnell, who has pitched very well but is tired, as he pitched in the last game. He's about a half stamina. Genevieve Peichel, who's tense. 1-1 count, and McConnell will get a pop foul and out of play. No outs yet. Both runners have reached base safely in this inning so far. A base hit followed by a home run. 2-2 for Peichel. McConnell gets a pop-up, ranging back as Blanchard, and he'll call off Vang, catching that for out number one. Luna Sandberg now up. She had the home run. That's what I thought. 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. That got the scoring started for the Joyriders. Little Hack will activate here. McConnell already starting to get tired, but still locked in. And gets a strikeout on 3 pitches against Sandberg. So shows her who's boss. And now McConnell has to face off against Gomez, 1 for 2 with a single. She's the one that blasted Zerwin Saunders in the balls. We'll see what she can do here. McConnell just looking to get out of this inning. Gets to second base. Blanchard is going to toss it to first to end the inning, but 3 runs is the goal for the Lockhorns. They allow 2 on the home run from Jalen Walker. They go through their 3, 4, 5 hitters, so the Lockhorns do have a chance here, but it is a slim one. They have battled back before. Talia Erickson, who's tense and tired, will come in to replace Peichel behind the plate. Marv Kim will get things started with a ball. And a grounder past the diving Kayla Carter into the left field corner, but with no speed, Marv Kim holds up at first base. Had a chance to get into scoring position for J.R. Vang with his Tier 3 RBI hero, but it will not activate here. Dearth Hughes gets pulled. Tyrone Yod comes in, his first appearance of the tournament. He does have Tier 2 meltdown, but I don't know if we'll even get to that point. Swinging through strike 1 with that elite 4-seam fastball. And J.R. Vang will ground to Kayla Carter. She has to dive for it, so the runner will be able to get to second base safely. But that's going to be a ground out on the fielder's choice to first. I don't know if that's considered a fielder's choice. Runner advances to second. Joe Tend is not the one you want up right now. He's tense. And a grounder to second base. Luna Sandberg will toss it to first. That's out number 2. Runner will move over to third base now. And Marv Kim is not the only run you need here. Pon Montez needs to reach 0 for 2 today, 200 on the tournament. Lockhorns' hopes and dreams are laying on the feet of Pon Montez against Tyrone Yod. She bloops one into left field, but that's going to go into foul territory and get down. Out of play. 0-2 count here. Pon Montez stays alive. 10th pitch for Yod. There's a ball just inside, just misses the plate. Pon bloops it into left field. Caroline Gomez with not much speed, but she's going to get over there, calls it, catches that for out number 3, and the Lockhorns go down at home. The Joyriders come back. They've battled through this one, managed to scrounge up 3 runs, and they win this one 3-0. Zerwin Saunders, another tough loss for him. That does not seem fair, but whew, the Lockhorns offense was shut down by Dearth Hughes today. Gabriel Blanchard 1 for 3, Hazard 0 for 3, Kim 2 for 3, J.R. Vang 1 for 3, and a lot of zeros there for the Lockhorn offense. For the Joyriders, a big 2-run homer for Jalen Walker, who was playing in place of the injured Nick Everdale. And then you saw the big home run from Luna Sandberg, and that was all they needed for this victory. Pitching-wise, Lockhorn saw Zerwin Saunders come out, and another valiant performance for him as he went 3 1/3. Could have easily gone longer if it wasn't for getting hit in the balls from Caroline Gomez. 6 hits, 1 earned run on the home run, and 3 strikeouts. Fleming came in. He gave up that 2-run shot to Walker. Garlic McConnell comes in and survives. But man, Joyriders get the big 5 innings from Dearth Hughes, who turns things around after his last game. Gives up 6 hits, nothing else. 6 strikeouts for him. Tyrone Yod comes in, and his first appearance allows him a save to win or to get the game here for the Joyriders, and they will. Walker, Hughes, and Sandberg, the top 3. The Joyriders, in their first tournament, will face off against the Thumpers, who have been to the championship series once before, but they could not defeat the Buzzwings. Now they have a different opponent, but the same goal, to win this one. As we head to the championship finals, the Thumpers, the number 3 seed from the left side, going up against the number 1 seed Joyriders, who defeated the Underworld in 4 games, defeated the Lockhorns in 4 games, and now we'll have an opportunity to take out the Thumpers. The Thumpers looking to show everyone why they make it here 2 years in a row and see if they can continue their dominant performance. I believe before I start the next game, I will do a little bit of a recap of the stats of the 4 teams that faced off in this second series, and I will also look through the league leaders before we get into the tournament finals. So if you're enjoying this, please hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you're enjoying any of the Super Mega Baseball content, love to have you here. If you have ideas for other series, I definitely have some other things in the works, which I can't wait for. After this tournament's over, I have something really cool I can't wait to show off for everyone. But we're not there just yet. Love your feedback, love your comments, love your questions. Let me know in that comment section below. And we'll can't wait to see you all later to see how this tournament comes to a conclusion. Talk to you later. Bye, everyone.